are going to have some love for the West Coast right now with Dan Clapson, who is in Vancouver. No, from Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
We love having you here because
you.
it's nice to get, you know, a little bit of the flavor from the west side of the country. So we're going to go through some different, not recipes so much, but different products.
Different cool products that I found across.
Fun foodie gifts, if you want.
For Christmas, for sure, totally. So I travel a lot in Western Canada. You know, I go to Winnipeg, Calgary, obviously, Vancouver, and I find really cool things along the way. So I brought some of my favorite products that I found in my travels this year.
I love it.
So starting over here, this is Mud and Stone Ceramic Ware. So they're one of Canada's only contemporary pottery companies. They have really, really cool stuff. So you can see a beautiful black platter here. They have a coffee mug. This is a vessel you'd use for olive oil. Really, really neat stuff. So I have a lot of it at home. I use it, you know, if I'm entertaining people, and it's beautiful stuff.
So think about this when it comes to a host or a hostess gift, because, you know, we get sick of doing the same thing all the time. The plant, the flower, the wine. So this is a really nice alternative.
Well, and if you go to a major retailer and you buy a serving platter, chances are someone else might have bought them a serving platter too. And these kind of are one of a kind, so that's why I go with them.
Nice.
And next up, this one's from Calgary, so from my hometown, and it's called Porter's Tonic. And what Porter's Tonic is it's a craft tonic syrup. So I don't know if you drink gin and tonics, but I do.
Yes, I do.
So instead
of buying, tried one or two in my life.
So instead of buying the pre-mixed tonic that has soda in it already, you just buy soda and you add these craft tonic syrups to your liking. So it's really cool. There's 4 different flavors. There's original, which is sort of lemongrass and a little bit of ginger in there. Then there's grapefruit, cardamom orange, and then hibiscus, which is actually a really cool thing to use in mulled wines. That's what I have going on the stove here. It's really quickly. So again, mulled wine, pretty easy to make. You put in whatever aromatics you want, like cinnamon, star anise, et cetera, et cetera. So I took those all out, and instead of adding sugar, we're going to add the Porter's Tonic. This recipe will be available on the Cityline website.
Lovely, cityline.ca for that.
It has a ton of flavor. It's sweetened with agave, so it's not refined sugar. And then what you end up with is this beautiful, perfect for Christmas kind of drink. Top it with a cinnamon stick or some fresh cranberries floating on top, and you have it there. So we'll drink that after because we have more things to talk about. So,
lovely recipe. Okay, so now these are just beautiful.
Oh, these are amazing. So I just discovered these really recently. This is one of Canada's only knife makers, and they're based out of Winnipeg. So they're called Origin Handcrafted. These are done in a Japanese style. So we have a santoku blade here and a nikiri. I hope I'm not saying that wrong, but this is a multi-purpose blade, and this one would be more for slicing vegetables. So onions, zucchini, like that kind of thing. Again, these kinds of knives, Japanese steel knives, are very popular in North America right now with home cooks and with chefs. The price point is a little bit higher, so you'd be looking at, you know, anywhere from $200 to $300 for a knife. But when you have a good quality knife like this, it really does last forever, and it's fantastic.
Any foodie in your life will tell you, oh, that's totally reasonable. Well, because you know, it's all it's all about the knives. It's all about the knives, and if you get a good one, you're going to have it for life if you treat it well. Let's move on to
next up here. So we have Camp Brand Goods, which is a Alberta apparel company. So I'm wearing one of their T-shirts today. So if you're, you know, an Alberta expat, you can buy a T-shirt for Christmas too. But they partner with this awesome Alberta-based spice shop called Spice Merchants.
Spice Merchants, okay.
Silk Road Spice Merchants, pardon me. And so they have these cool 5-packs of spices that you're supposed to take camping with you. So they're all spices that you would use if you're grilling over the fire, you know, or making apple crumble, or grilling some steaks, some fish you caught, that kind of thing.
Nice.
So very, very neat stuff, and yeah, they just, together they're amazing.
That's cool. I like the fact that it comes in its own little package.
Easy to carry, so it's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, so salt.
Yes, so this is Vancouver Island Salt Company. They make all these different salts, and it's based just outside of Victoria, and what they do is they harvest seawater, let it evaporate, and then they have just regular types of salt, but then they also infuse it with different flavors. So I just really quickly made roast zucchini crostini there, and I just topped it with some jerk spice salt. So it's right here. So I don't know if you want to try a little bit or just kind of see.
Well, I don't know if I want to try a whole crostini
yeah, I guess we can have a spoonful of salt.
I'll do this.
Okay. Right? So kind of get the cinnamon, the allspice. It's really interesting, really different. So again, great little hostess gift.
And such a simple way to bump up the flavor. If you are making little appetizers, this is it's going to take it over the top,
Start with the base recipe and then finish off with that, and like a whole different level for sure.
Very nice.
And then last but not least, I heard you like chocolate.
Why didn't we start with this? I don't understand.
It's chocolates for dessert.
Okay.
So this is Jacek chocolate, and they're based out of Edmonton. They now have a store in Canmore. And this woman, she's just so passionate about chocolate, and that's one of the things that I really like about this company.
I like her already.
Right, yeah. She makes delicious stuff. And one of the cool things is if you buy one of her truffle sets, like I have kind of set out here, is that she follows fashion seasons, so spring, summer, fall, winter.
She does?
Yeah, so kind of gets inspired by the Pantone colors of whatever's coming out. So it's pretty neat, and obviously what's inside is delicious too.
Right.
So if you're gonna try one, I think the blue one matches best with your outfit.
Well, thank you.
Yes, it's the Earl Grey chocolate ganache.
Look at how pretty these are,
nice,
though.
Right?
I mean, if I was the less of a beast, I'd probably not want to eat them, but whatever.
Well, maybe I'll want to.
That tastes really good.
Delicious. You can order them online. If you are in Alberta, you can find them quite easily nowadays. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come in and show, like, you know, I'm very proud of where I come from, and there's so many fantastic. I shouldn't have eaten the chocolate.
You got caught in the same trap I get caught in all the time on the show, eating and talking.
Right?
It's
the problem.
tough.
Serious.
Listen, do we love Dan? Give him a big round. Beautiful. Love it. Love you.